Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's for your next main adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thursday evening, looking ahead to the weekend. It's time for our weekly Rennie's forecast. Tomorrow looks pretty good. Actually, Friday looks pretty good. Actually, tomorrow's Friday. Saturday looks pretty good. More of the same should be expected Sunday. There's a little weather in between. I think late tomorrow night and into Saturday morning, there'll be some showers that move through. But by afternoon Saturday, I think we're in good shape. A good chunk of Sunday's okay with a mixture of clouds and sun. And tomorrow looks delightful. We should be in the upper 60s and even some low 70s. We're coolest at the coastline tomorrow. Let's jump right into it and take a look at that weekend forecast. Saturday afternoon, if we can get into enough sun, we'll hit 70. I think we're warmest at the coast. Any early morning showers should move out. Sunday, look for a mixture of clouds and sun. It's more of that quintessential fall day with temperatures staying in the 60s. So mid-60s expected there. As far as the foliage goes, we're up there. We're at least at moderate for a good chunk of southern and central Maine. We're at a high leaf turn back through the foothills, and there are some spots in northern New Hampshire, western mountains of Maine, northern Maine, expected to be right around peak this upcoming weekend. Now, the good news is we haven't had any major windstorms that knock all the leaves off, and I don't see that at least over the next several days. So good news there. Sort of an interesting color setup this fall so far. I've seen a lot of yellows and oranges. The reds, the way I understand it, the reds are a lot of times dependent on how much rain we get in the spring. So I haven't seen a lot of vibrant reds this year. There's a lot of yellows, a lot of oranges. I'm sure there are some reds out there, but it's that time of year. I think the foliage is pretty good this year. I haven't seen anything that's stunning yet, but I'm sure I will. And a lot of you might be enjoying this time of year. I know I am. Let's take a look at what we can expect over the next 3 days. We have temps in the upper 60s or mid to upper 60s of the coast tomorrow, right around 70 inland. Saturday will feature temps around 70 degrees. We're probably warmest at the coastline. Any early morning showers move out. And then Sunday, it's clouds and sun. I think low to mid 60s will be with us that day. And that is not checking in. That was a live view of our Portland sky cam. It is 59 degrees. Dew points are in the 50s, so it's nice and quiet. There's not much going on out there tonight. We have a partly cloudy sky, and there's not much going on to our west. So I want to highlight the next chances for rain. The first one arrives late tomorrow night and into early Saturday morning. So probably after midnight, after those high school football games, there's a chance for some showers. And then there probably will be at least some showers early in the day on Saturday. And then improving weather is on the way for midday and afternoon. I think the sun's going to poke out and temps will get a boost back to around 70. Mid-coast Maine will probably be the last to see some of those showers exit the area. And it might take until late morning, maybe even midday for some of that to move out. 7 a.m. on Monday now. Look for our next round of rain to move in. It's a chilly rain, too. I think temps are probably going to be in the mid-50s for highs on Monday. It looks like that's our best chance for getting some organized rainfall. It's a little area of low pressure developing along that front, and it looks like it's going to be slow to work its way off to the northeast. But more importantly, it's the upper low that's going to hang out for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, usually they're associated with cooler temperatures, and we will have that for Wednesday, Thursday of next week. And sometimes they're associated with some on-and-off showers due to the colder air aloft. And I think our greatest chance for getting some of those chilly showers with some mountain peak snow will probably be on Thursday. And it's one of those days I can see Mount Washington, at least the summit, getting some snow, Katahdin getting some snow, and maybe even some spots up near the international border. It's possible. But that will be Thursday of next week. So we'll keep an eye on that. But it's fairly typical, I guess, of early October. We'll have to watch nighttime temperatures mid to late week next week as well. Some inland areas could dip down into the mid 30s. So we're still waiting on our first frost freeze, and may have to introduce some of that late next week or mid to late next week. There'll be a reinforcing shot of cold air coming in the following week. So that I think it's sort of a step down process here. We'll have cooler air coming in next week, and then kind of a chilly air mass settling in the following week, right around the 15th. I think that's the time frame to watch for some more maybe chilly temps and probably some mountain snow. And it's October. It's typical October weather. In the near term, though, it looks kind of mild. We'll start in the 40s tomorrow. Those clouds you see there, those are of the high thin variety. They'll dim the sun a little bit. Tomorrow will have a milky appearance of the sky for a number of reasons. There'll be high thin clouds, 20 to 30,000 feet in elevation. So that will dim the sun during the course of the day. That milky appearance will be with us. The other reason is some of that wildfire smoke from wildfires out west will be working its way into the region as well. So we'll have some of that. So it's not a deep blue sky. Best chance for hitting 70 degrees will be over inland areas of Maine and New Hampshire tomorrow. Then as we go into late tomorrow night, let's stop this right around 1, 2 in the morning. The reason I want to highlight this, we have some showers coming in off the ocean, but the main line is still to our west, and that will weaken with time, but there will probably be at least some showers late tomorrow night and extending into Saturday morning. Now, so this is 7 a.m. I think this is pretty progressive. It's moving pretty quickly. The last of the showers exiting will be across mid-coast Maine. I can't rule out a stray afternoon shower. But what's going to happen here is the wind will shift over to the northwest, which will usher in drier conditions. We're in the upper 60s and low 70s. We're probably going to be warmest at the coastline on Saturday, thanks to that northwest wind. Sunday will feature a mixture of clouds and sun. If anything, Sunday is looking a little cloudier than I anticipated yesterday. And this is model, it really isn't picking up on that, but I think it's clouds and a little bit of sun. Temps will be in the low to mid 60s. So we're a little bit cooler going into Sunday, but it's that time of year. It's, a lot of folks might be welcoming this cooler air mass settling in. It's probably more representative of October. Maybe you want to go pick out that perfect pumpkin, or maybe you go apple picking, or really outdoor activities. Should be good to go. This is overnight temperatures. We're in the 40s. Daytime highs tomorrow, mid to upper 60s. Inland areas may touch 70 degrees. Time for the 7-day here. We have partly sunny skies returning tomorrow. Those high thin clouds will dim the sun. Showers move in late Friday night into Saturday morning. Look for developing sun midday and afternoon. Sunday clouds and sun. Next chance for rain is probably Monday. And it looks like next week looks more like October, I guess. Some upper 50s for daytime highs, lows near 40. Inland areas, you're probably closer to the mid 30s. And the time frame to keep an eye on for some potential frost would probably be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and Wednesday night, Thursday morning. It all depends on if we have cloud cover, if the winds die off, that kind of thing. I think we have a greater chance for seeing some freezes the following week. So I'm not convinced we're going to get one next week, but at least it's looking a little more seasonable heading into next week. I mean, the next few days look pretty warm. Normal high is 63. And tomorrow, most inland areas at least will be near 70 degrees. So there we go. It is going to be a pretty good looking stretch of weather in the coming days. All right. I think I've answered all your questions. I don't see any popping up here. So that is good news, I guess. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday night. Enjoy your Friday, and hey, enjoy the weekend too. All right, take care, everyone. Have a nice night.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.